Hey, this is Alison Wonderland, and you're talking to Youth at Falls Festival 2K17. Oh no, is it?
So close. Almost. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to get started because I hear you're a Star Wars fan. And we also have Donald Glover here, who is in the new movie coming up. Have you had a chance to pick his brain about it and talk about the movie? I
actually haven't met him. Oh no, I have met him. The funny story I have about Donald Glover is his tech was actually my housemate in LA for a year.
Oh no way.
So we toured Groovin' together, I think. Or was it Listen Out?
So many festivals.
Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I just got off a plane from another country, and I can't answer questions.
Throwing bright lights in your face.
No, I haven't actually had a chance to talk to him. I have met him once. He was super nice, but his tech guy is my mate. So
awesome.
What's up, Phil? Shout out to any crew for any live show, because you guys are very valuable.
Working very hard here at Falls tonight as well. So you're living in LA, but do you come back to Australia often?
Oh yeah, I come back to Australia heaps. It's my home. Sydney's my home. I get homesick a lot and I miss my family, so I always come back and try and visit for about 2 weeks at a time and get here at least, I'd say 4 or 5 times a year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is moving to LA something you always wanted to do, or was it kind of what?
No, I really love Sydney. I love Australia. It's just that, opportunities for work kind of presented themselves more over there. And I have a lot of shows around the world, and it's like more of a central hub. Yeah. It's more of a hub for artists as well. So when you're working in the studio there, you can always meet up with someone and
people.
Vibe. Yeah. So LA is pretty good for that.
Yeah. What's it like coming back to Australia, and more specifically to Sydney, with all the new lockout laws and...
the crazy thing, I was literally talking about this today to my mom, but every time I've come back from overseas and driven down Oxford Street at night, there's less and less people there, and now there's no one there. That's just really spun me out. I got quite emotional last time I was here because, I was born and raised on Oxford Street and in the clubs in King's Cross, and they're all no longer. And I just feel like I wouldn't have been what I became if it wasn't for that. And, if it wasn't for playing 6 nights a week in all these clubs and learning about music. And, music doesn't necessarily translate the same when you're sitting at home on your laptop, than when you're in a club listening to it. And I think being able to experience that in a live setting is really important, especially for someone who wants to produce and create music as well, and DJ. So
what do you kind of hope to see in that space? What do you think should be done? What are the first steps to improve it again?
I feel like there's definitely becoming a little bit of a revolution right now with underground parties, and I'm all for that. The warehouse parties and house parties, and that's definitely, there's a bit of a scene happening now in Sydney for that. A lot of my friends were talking to me about it recently, and I'm definitely not opposed to that. I actually kind of have a semi-festival called the Wonderland Warehouse Project, so I'm all for those kind of style parties.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. It's like a community.
Yeah,
I think it's
going
really
to say,
cool.
because obviously you would have started there as well. I can't even imagine the community not being there to help raise all the new artists.
Having a community and surrounding yourself with other, DJs and producers is such a great thing, because you can bounce ideas off each other and learn off each other. Something really funny just happened there. I wish I knew what that joke was. Damn it. I don't know. I hope that this builds a strong, new community for the nightlife in Sydney, and that. I just miss going out and watching live music as well. It's a shame.
It is a shame.
Yeah.
For young producers and artists in any form, what is your tips to get started?
Experiment. The best thing to do is experiment, and you don't need to be in a fancy studio to create. When I started producing, I literally had my laptop, a cracked version of Ableton, my iPhone voice memo, which I recorded drum sounds in my kitchen with, and my vocals were all done on my iPhone voice memo and like a cracked version of Silent, which is a synth. And I just like played around. Like, it doesn't happen as well. Be patient. It doesn't happen overnight. It literally took me a good 2 years to be able to produce what was in my head onto a computer really quickly. And I'm still learning. Like, you never stop. That's the beauty of, you know, writing and creating. But especially if you're starting, experiment. Like, don't try and find your sound. Just like, I guess, always trust your gut and go with what feels right in terms of that, and play around with weird sounds. There are no rules. Like, the best thing to do is use your ears. Honestly.
Just give it a crack.
Yeah.
Give it a red hot
really.
go.
Just like fuck around. Honestly, because there's no pressure when you're starting. No one's like waiting for anything. You know, the best thing to do is literally take your time and just work it out. And then whatever resonates with you, keep going, keep it moving.
Some amazing advice.
Yeah.
So going into 2017, is there anything new that you're working on, or any?
Yeah, I'm working on a new album.
Yay!
Please don't hate it. You might hate it. I don't know.
It might be amazing.
It's from a really honest place. I'm writing with some pretty cool people at the moment. I just got in the studio with Joel Little, who did Lorde's album. So that's really exciting. And, you know, again, like working with my friend Lido, and just like, I've been like also writing a lot of string arrangements, like in my bedroom, playing cello. I'm actually starting my fall set tonight with a string quartet I made in my room. So,
because that's how you got started, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm originally a classical cellist.
Yeah.
So, you know, shout out orchestra nerds in high school, because
just stick at it.
It's just like, it's cool. I guess it's not cool, but just like do your thing.
It's all cool. Keep doing
it. It is. What is cool? Fuck the word cool. Fuck cool.
So in 2017 coming up as well, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, I do. Probably.
You don't have to share them if you don't want
I actually thought about this last night, and it was literally putting my phone down more. That was my New Year's resolution.
It's mine too.
Yeah. Getting back to reality and being present is a really important thing, and it's easy to get caught up in your phone, in this little box. So definitely putting my phone down more.
Awesome. So much solid advice in there. Thanks so much for spending some time with us, and all the best for next year.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yay!